Hey everyone, Drew from Monkey's Tropicals Adventures, here to do another fragrance review on...
What smells good to me?
So what are we going to talk about? So full disclosure, the fragrance I'm going to talk about was sent to me. However, I am going to give you my honest opinion. So with that being said, let's get on with it. So I want to thank the House of Alexandria. I want to thank Hanny at Alexandria Fragrances for sending me this fragrance to review. I have a lot of Alexandria fragrances, and I am a big fan of his inspired creations as well as his original creations. He does a great job at capturing the DNA and the essence of some really, really beautiful, expensive fragrances and making them affordable for you, the consumer. So with that being said, let's talk about what I've got here. So what are we talking about? We are talking about none other than an inspired creation of this bad boy. Millesime Imperial by Creed. So, I don't know if you've been following the news, but if you're a big fragrance fan, you know that the House of Creed, that's been around forever, sold the company. So they are no longer the sole owners, sole control of the company. So I'm sure you're going to see things changing. The one thing you've definitely been seeing before this sale even happened was the prices of their fragrances continue to go up. If you saw their last release, their Aventus Cologne, that was a big flop, overpriced flop. And guess who made a great inspired creation that kicked the shit out of it? That's right, Alexandria Fragrances. So I expect nothing less than what I have here, which is Citron Del Mar. I love Millesime Imperial. It was, I think, my second Creed fragrance that I ever bought, and I fell in love with it. It's in my top 4. It is a beautiful, beautiful smelling fragrance. It is super sexy, very elegant. It's just one of those really good, happy fragrances. You put it on, you can't help but feel awesome. You feel great. You're in a great mood. You get compliments if that's your thing. It is a compliment grabbing beast. I wanted to try and see what Alexandria could do with it, and they nailed it. I'm going to spray it right now. This is what it looks like. Yeah. I'm going to spray it on myself. I'm going to spray it on the wall. No, I'm just kidding. So, what do you get from Citron Del Mar that you also get from Millesime Imperial? You get this really nice, not overly sweet, but really nice, lush fruit vibe. And it's almost kind of like a watermelon-y type vibe, in my opinion. And it dries to some salt, like a sea salt type accord. And then you get like the nice musk and wood notes, but the fruit definitely stays in that vibe. Like I said, not overly sweet. This is a unisex fragrance. But I think that musk and that wood kind of helps cut down the sweetness, and that salt, all those fragrance notes really dance well together, and it just makes this beautiful fragrance. I'm super excited. It is really good. I really, really like this fragrance. So some of the notes you got lemon, bergamot, mandarin, musk, wood notes, aquatic notes. You get some of that, the aquatic notes, that's where you get kind of like that, the sea salt. And it's just a beautiful mix of happiness. It's happiness in a bottle, folks. That's really what it is. You will not be disappointed with this fragrance. The nice thing about it too, Creed did a great job as far as longevity and projection, and Alexandria did a great job capturing that exact same thing. You get some really, really beautiful projection out of this, and the longevity was easily 8+ hours. It stayed on my clothes. I could still smell it the next day, which was what I really loved about the first time I used Creed's. I was like, God, does this stuff ever quit? Like I said, compliments for days. I know that gets thrown around a lot. If that is your thing, you know that you're wearing something that someone's really going to like. Multiple people are going to say that smells really nice. When I was testing this out, when I got it, I was getting compliments. I gave some decants to some other people. I do like it when people are behind me and they say things like, I'm going to follow this person because they smell good. I know that sounds like some bullshit, but that's exactly what this lady said behind me. So it kind of speaks for itself. Let's talk about price. So this is a 30 ml 1 ounce bottle. So it goes for $42.99. You can get a 55 ml for $62.99. So what I've got here is a 120 ml 4 ounce bottle, which I don't even know if they do anymore for the Creed. But for a 3.3 100 ml bottle, you're looking at 415 bucks. Okay, for a 50 ml, you're going for 310. Huge difference, folks, for something that smells identical. I cannot. This is another one of those fragrances that I've seen some inspired clone houses do a great job capturing the DNA, the essence, and just really knocking it out of the park. Alexandria does it with this Citron Del Mar. And I am really happy because I'm not going to buy another bottle of this. I'm just not. When they sold the company, that's it. It died right there on the vine. And what I was contemplating of ever buying another Creed, I just won't. I can get some great inspired creations from Alexandria and some other great houses, so I'm just not going to spend the coinage. It's not the shit on Creed. I think they did an amazing job and they had a great run, but when you sell it, in my opinion, like, it no longer really means that much. So that's it. That's where I end my story and my cut at Creed. But you got to check this out. You really got to check it out. You can use my code right now, which is Monkey Man, which is this. Get 10% off. Use that code. That way they know that you've been watching my videos. What I always tell people is sign up for email notifications from Alexandria. They're always dropping a new fragrance. I think right now they're doing some Roja Doves. And they're always doing a special. More than 10%, but right now, use my Monkey Man for 10%. Unless you see something different that's giving you more money off, then I would say go with that one. But they do run specials quite often. That's why I'd say follow them on Instagram, sign up for the email notifications, and that way you can find out new fragrances and sales. Also, if you're really intrigued and you're like, I don't know which one to get because they have so many, which they do, then get a bunch of their decants. You can get 6 decants that look like this, and you can just get 6 different fragrances you want to try. It's a great way. It's an introduction to all the great fragrances they have. If you already know some stuff that you want to buy in a little bit larger size, get some of their travel atomizers in a little bit larger size, and they're perfect like their name, travel, and they're perfect for on the go. And that's a great way to get introduced to all the great fragrances. If you look down below, you can see all the fragrances that I own and I've tried. I've got a bunch of videos here on YouTube that you can check out. There's some really great ones. There is definitely one for everyone. So, real quick rundown, longevity, awesome. Great projection, very affordable. Where and when do you wear this? This is a year-round fragrance in my opinion. I've always done the Millesime Imperial year-round. I will do the same thing with the Citron Del Mar. Year-round fragrance easily, office safe. It does project quite well, so obviously when you're indoors, you don't want to go as heavy. If you're in an office environment, you don't want to choke people out. Perfect anytime weather. It really is one of those fragrances you're gonna put on and you're gonna be in a great mood. People around you are gonna be asking what you're wearing. It's just a beautiful fragrance. Really, folks, that's pretty much all I gotta say. I really enjoy the Citron Del Mar. It really captures Millesime Imperial perfectly. But don't take my word for it. Try it yourself. Really appreciate you watching. Make sure you follow me over on Instagram at Monkeys Tropicals Adventures. Please like and subscribe. Leave your comments below. Send me an email if you have any questions in the comment section below. If you want to see me trying out some other Alexandria fragrances I haven't done a video on yet, leave it below and I'll do my best to try to do one of those videos in the near future. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Take care.